10 Amish gardening tricks to grow more food with less work. The Amish don't just garden. They cultivate life, a way of living passed down for generations. No fancy tools, no chemical shortcuts, just hands in the soil, patience, and a deep understanding of nature's rhythm. If you've ever wondered how they manage to grow so much food with so little effort, it's not magic. It's method, time-tested, battle-hardened techniques that turn even the laziest soil into a thriving, self-sustaining food haven. Here's how they do it. 1. Soil first. Always. The Amish know, if you take care of the soil takes care of everything else. That's why they never skimp on composting. Manure, kitchen scraps, rotting leaves, and straw. It all gets mixed back into the earth. Chemical fertilizers? Not a chance. They enrich the ground with pure, organic waste, ensuring crops don't just grow. They thrive. A well-fed soil holds moisture longer, requires less watering, and naturally fends off pests and diseases. And the best part? No expensive fertilizers. No constant replanting. Just rich, black soil that gets better every single year. 2. The Amish dance with crops. Sounds weird? Maybe. But it's true. The Amish never grow the same crop in the same spot twice. Never. They dance their plants around the garden, following a strict rotation schedule that keeps the soil full of life. Corn sucks nitrogen? No problem. Next year, it's beans. Beans fix nitrogen? Perfect. The year after, it's tomatoes. This cycle prevents pests from setting up camp and stops the soil from wearing out. And guess what? Less fertilizer, fewer weeds, stronger plants. A simple change that cuts down hours of unnecessary work. 3. Green blankets for the earth. Bare soil is a dead soil. The Amish don't let their gardens sit exposed. Ever. In between growing seasons, they plant cover crops like clover and rye. These crops aren't meant to be eaten. They're meant to be fed back to the soil. They lock in nutrients, stop weeds from taking over, and prevent erosion. Then, just as the growing season starts, they're tilled into the earth, creating a natural fertilizer. It's a cycle, a perfect loop, nature working with itself. No need for synthetic fertilizers. No constant battle against weeds. Just a thriving soil doing what it was always meant to do. 4. The seeds of time. Supermarket seeds? No way. The Amish don't gamble with their gardens. They use heirloom seeds, varieties passed down for generations, plants that remember the soil they came from. These seeds aren't weak like hybrids. They're tough, built to resist pests, grow strong in unpredictable weather, and produce better tasting food. And because they save their seeds every season, they never have to buy new ones. Imagine that. A garden that takes care of itself year after year without needing to restock from a corporate seed packet. 5. Mulch. Mulch. And more mulch. Weeds are a problem? Not for the Amish. They don't waste hours pulling weeds. They smother them before they even start. The secret? Mulch. Lots of it. Straw, leaves, wood chips, anything natural that covers the soil. This does 3 things at once. 1. It stops weed from sprouting. 2. It locks in moisture so plants need less water. 3. As it breaks down, it feeds the soil. Less work, more growth. A win-win-win. And all it takes is a little patience and a thick layer of mulch. 6. Forget the plow. Let the soil breathe. Most gardeners love tilling. It feels productive, right? Breaking up the soil, turning it over, getting ready to plant. The Amish? They barely touch it. Why? Because every time you till, you destroy the natural structure of the soil. You kill beneficial microbes, dry out the earth, and make it harder for plants to grow. Instead, they practice no-till gardening. They let the worms do the work. They layer compost and mulch on top and let nature take its course. Over time, the soil becomes rich, loose, and full of life, without ever needing to be tilled. 7. Up, not out. The art of vertical gardening. Space is precious. The Amish don't waste it. Instead of sprawling gardens that take up too much room, they grow upwards. Tall trellises for beans, stakes for tomatoes, hanging vines for cucumbers. This method does 3 things. First, it maximizes space, allowing them to grow more food in smaller areas. Second, it improves air circulation, reducing the risk of disease. Third, it makes harvesting easier. No bending down, no searching for hidden vegetables under thick foliage. It's simple, smart, efficient. 8. A living pest control system. The Amish don't spray pesticides, ever. Instead, they work with nature, not against it. How? By planting the right plants together. Basil next to tomatoes to keep pests away. Marigolds between rows to deter aphids. Onions and carrots side by side to confuse bugs that target both. This method, called companion planting, creates a natural defense system. No chemicals, no constant battle against infestations. Just smart planting that keeps the garden safe, naturally. 9. Water deep, water smart. Modern gardeners love watering. Too much, too often. The Amish? They water deeply but rarely. A quick sprinkle every day, useless. Shallow roots, weak plants. Instead, they soak the ground occasionally, encouraging roots to grow deep where moisture stays longer. Deep roots mean stronger plants. Stronger plants mean better harvests. And better harvests mean less work. It's that simple. 10. Seeds that never die. Imagine a garden where you never have to buy seeds. Ever. That's how the Amish do it. They pick the best plants each season, let them go to seed, and store them for the next year. Over time, these plants adapt. They become stronger, more resilient, perfectly suited to the local climate. No more weak, store-bought plants. No more wasted money on seed packets. Just a self-sustaining garden that gets better every year completely on its own.